This is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters that lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of our show, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Hi there. Hello. Thank you. Hi, gang. Oh, boy. That's all right. That's okay. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Blockbusters. What a nice look. Why do you always make me wait so long before you give my name? Well, I want to talk to him. I know, but you keep saying, here he is, the star of our show, and I'm out there and I wonder if I've been replaced. No, don't do it again. That's well, Bob Hilton and I having a little inside argument. We're happy to have all of you with us, by the way. We were right in the middle of a game when time was called and we stopped. Let us first of all introduce the principals. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have our solo player. He's sort of new to our place. His name is Jim Swim. Welcome, Jim. Good to have you back. Let me see, Jim. You're a chiropractor.
Yes, sir.
And where do you practice?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Right.
Anything else you want us to know about you?
I've lived in Denver, Cheyenne, Kansas, Chicago. I like San Diego best.
San Diego is a lovely, lovely city.
Right.
With the world's, I understand, in the United States, the continental, it is the supposedly best climate of all.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Even better than Los Angeles, which is pretty darn good. Before that, I was from Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh does not have the world's greatest climate.
No.
Nicest people, but not the world's greatest. Would you like to meet our sister, our family pair? They are a sister team. Kathy Gomez and her sister, Karen Lohman. Welcome. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Karen, you're the one with one or two children now. I know one.
I have one.
You have one. Boy.
Yep, a little boy named Josh.
Uh-huh.
I spend the majority of the time chasing after him.
Yeah, that's
Keeps
true.
me on the
How
run.
old is he?
3.5.
My mother used to spend a lot of time chasing me, too. She caught me.
Yeah.
Much to her dismay. And your sister, Kathy Gomez, married to a fellow named Gomez.
Right.
He said cleverly.
I know.
And you have two kids.
Two,
children.
girl and a boy.
All right, we know a little bit about everyone. Now, actually, Kathy and Karen are our champions. And so far, they've been up to the goal run board twice, I believe, and their total winnings $7,400. So you two are doing right well. We were in the middle of game number one when time was called, so let us first take a look at our board over there. The red represents our solo player, Jim, trying to make a top-to-bottom connection, and boy, they got him blocked there for a moment. The white, our family pair, trying to make a side-to-side connection. So let's continue this game. J question had been called for, and several of them had been missed. So I'm going to take the next J question in order. Everybody ready? Answer begins with J, and the moment you think you know, hit the button. Here it comes. What J was an astronomer, an inventor, an archaeologist, and the third president? Jim.
Jackson.
Repeat it for the family pair. What J was an astronomer, inventor, archaeologist, and the third president of the U.S.? Kathy.
Jefferson?
Jefferson is the right answer. The J goes to the family pair. Okay. It's game on 500 figures.
I guess.
That sort of sneaked up on me there. I didn't realize you were that close. It sneaked up on Jim. You had your shot there, Jim. Got the wrong J.
Right, exactly.
Let's see. Family pair picks up another $500. That's $7,900. And a match consists of two games. So, Jim, when we get back here, you're going to have a chance to win a game,
Okay, good.
tie the match all up, and pick up $500 in the process.
Sounds
We'll be
great.
back in just a moment. Right now, we're going to pause for this. Okay, let's get this show on the road here. So we got game one, goes to our family pair, $7,900. Jim's going to try to tie it up. This game, we're going to start with the letter Z. Okay. Answer starts with Z. Everybody ready? What Z was Dr. Ben Casey's... Yes, Jim. Repeat it for the family pair. What Z was Dr. Ben Casey's boss or Anthony Quinn's colorful Greek character? Kathy.
Zorba?
Zorba is the right answer. You did it again.
I was looking for Anthony Quinn.
Good shot. The name slipped your mind there, Jim, huh?
Right.
Okay. Where are you going, Kathy?
Oh, A, please.
Letter A. Here's an A question. What A is called a security blanket for the Earth? Because it... Yes, Jim.
Atmosphere.
Correct, Jim. You're on the board. You got a good block. because it intercepts most meteors, ultraviolet radiation, cosmic rays, and people coming from other planets. I put that in there, that's it. You know that's not so. It might be so, but I didn't know it. I just made it up. Matter of fact, I think it is so, but we go on. Jim, where would you like to go?
I'd like to try the O, please.
Okay, that's another planet. The magnificent, the mysterious planet of O. This is not an astronomical question. Answer begins with O. Everybody ready? What O cleanses itself of viruses, bacteria, and other pollutants by pumping nearly 400 gallons of water through its body every day? Kathy's going to take a chance.
Octopus.
No. Repeat it for you, Jim. Free shot. What O cleanses itself of viruses, bacteria, and other pollutants by pumping nearly 400 gallons of water through its body every day? Please do not help.
Ostrich.
No.
That was my next guess.
I'll tell you, O'Toole, he's an Irish friend of mine, big drinker. Puts a little stuff in the water. Right there. Oyster. Oyster. The oyster, yes. And the oyster will only drink water that begins with an R. Don't you wish there were someone else here? I wish there was someone else here. That wasn't a bad. Here we go, another O question now. Okay, here we go. What O is the English novelist who wrote satires on communism, like Animal Farm? Jim.
Orwell.
1984. Orwell's the right answer, Jim. Well, now, Jim, where to?
Let's go to the P.
Okay, letter P. Question coming. Here it is. What P is the military term that comes from the Latin meaning to deprive or separate, and is the lowly person deprived? Yes, Kathy?
Private.
Private is the right answer,
no.
Kathy. Yes. Yes. Deprived of rank or office in the military, private. So, Kathy, where do you want to go?
H, please.
H. I've said it before and I repeat it. Every time Kathy comes up with the right answer, she surprises herself. But that doesn't matter, as long as you get them right. Question, everybody ready? What H received a U.S. patent in 1921 for a diver's suit that enabled the wearer to escape from it while underwater? That's Karen.
Houdini?
Houdini's the right answer, Karen. You got it. Family pair where the game, to their credit, is starting to make their move, and Jim Swim's going to try to stop him. Where are you going, Karen?
We'll try S.
Okay, letter S. Here's a question. What S is a popular kind of English beer, or is what a heavy person is called? That's Karen again.
I was going to say sop.
We repeat the question now for Jim. Free guess, Jim. What S is a popular kind of English beer, or is what a heavy person is called?
Slob.
That's what I was going to say.
That's better than my answer. I'll have a glass of slobs, please. And set them up for my friends. Slobs for everybody. No, it's much more genteel than that. Stout. English stout. Yes. Sure, you go into into a tavern in England, a pub, and buy everyone a glass of stout, and they'll say, "Thank you very much, slob fellow." The oyster was a better joke, wasn't it? The two. Coming up with another S question. No matter what goes on, I'm coming up with these. Here's an S. Everybody ready? What S was the birthplace of William Shakespeare? Yes, Kathy?
Stratford?
Stratford's the right answer. There you go.
Oh, God.
Well, Kathy did it again, surprised herself, and you notice the board there. The white represents our family pair, and they're possible 2 correct answers away from a game and a match. And we'll be back to pick it up in just a moment. But right now, I'm going out to get a glass of water. So, Kathy, you came up with the last correct answer. Take a look at the board now, because it's getting to that important point. You want to choose correctly. Where do you want to go?
We'll try C, please.
Okay, letter C. Here comes a question. Bring in your button there, Jim. What C is the name of the world's tallest oil drilling platform, or is a liquor that is distilled from wine? Jim's going to take a chance.
Cognac.
Cognac is a good chance, Jim. You got the right answer. Cognac it is. I don't think you got that from the drilling platform.
No, I sure
I didn't anyway. Well, there it is, Jim. The red is you, and you have to make a top-to-bottom connection. And where to, sir?
G, please.
All right, letter G. What G traveled to a land uninhabited? Let me read again. What G traveled to a land inhabited by wise talking horses? Yes, Kathy.
Gulliver.
Gulliver's the right answer. Surprise for you. Talk about how words get into the English language. The full question, what G traveled to a land inhabited by wise talking horses and degenerate human-like creatures known as yahoos? So you see the word made its way into the language. Where are you going, Kathy?
M, please.
All right, letter M. Still won't get them there, and Jim has a chance to get this one and get it back. What M has an area of about half a square mile and is bordered by France on 3 sides? Monaco. Monaco. Come up with another M question. Here we go. What M is where Humphrey Bogart ran Rick's Cafe in the film classic Casablanca? Answer? Monaco. No, it's not. No, it's not Miami either. And it's not Monaco, it is Morocco. There it is, Morocco. Well, these M's seem to be giving you all a little bit of a problem. I'll take an M question, turn it upside down, and it'll work out better. I think it's easier to read this way. Everybody ready now? What M is known as the cradle of the Confederacy and was the first? Kathy.
Maryland.
Nope. Repeat it for you, Jim. Good shot for you here. What M is known as the cradle of the Confederacy and was the first capital of the Confederacy?
Mobile?
No. Montgomery.
Of course, sure.
Boy, these
You're
M
right,
M
State.
questions are smashes, aren't they? Get another M question. Everybody ready now? What M is called the city of 6 flags because 6 governments have controlled it? Jim.
Montreal.
No. Repeat it for either the family pair. What M is called the city of 6 flags because 6 governments have controlled it and is the 2nd largest city in Alabama? Kathy.
Mobile.
Mobile is the right answer. Good for you. That's the one. There was an example of Jim having the right answer, but one question ahead. Okay, Mobile is it, and Kathy, take a look at the board, and what are you going to do?
We'll go for T.
I'm not surprised. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Sugar or lemon? T could do it for the family pair. Possible game and match. What T had the first fully air-conditioned store of any kind and is one of New York's leading? Jim.
Tiffany.
Right. Tiffany is the answer, Jim.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good. First fully air-conditioned store of any kind and is one of New York's leading jewelry stores. Tiffany is the answer. And Jim, you took it away there, and you're going to get a pick, and we'll be back to give you that pick. Continue our game in just a moment, but right now we're going to pause. Will you watch this, please? Many thanks. Pick it up here. Well, there's our board. There's our board as we pick up the game. The white represents family pair, the red our solo player, and solo player Jim. You come up with the right answer last, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your turn to pick and try to block them because they're 1 game up on you. Where to?
Let's go with the J.
Okay, letter J. Jim trying to tie this match up. Answer starts with J. What J had a stormy marriage with Juno? Yes, Jim?
Jupiter.
Correct, Jim. You got it right. Jupiter and Juno. All right. We're getting right answers from our players with no confidence, but confidence doesn't count.
That's right.
It's the answer that counts. Where are you going, Jim? Sooner or later,
I'm gonna, this is it. I'll take D.
Okay, sooner or later, you had to get in. If Jim gets it, it gets him to within 1 of winning the game and tying the match. If either Karen or Kathy get it, it is game and match. So this is a possible big one for everybody. D, possible game and match. Question, what D originally meant a protective spirit, but today usually means an evil? Game and match, Kathy.
Demon.
Demon is the right answer. You've done it again. Congratulations. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Did it again. That's your third game. Third game. Congratulations. You won picked up another 500. Your total winnings now $8,400. And Jim, thank you.
I can't believe
We thank you for helping us out. And we have some very nice consolation prizes.
Great.
for you.
I appreciate it. Had a great time.
Thanks, Jim. Now, Kathy, I saw you asking Karen again if she was going to come up, and I think I saw her shake her head. And you don't want to come up, Karen,
No,
huh?
no.
You want Kathy to come up?
Yes.
Kathy, okay with you?
Yes.
I'll push the button. Come on up. We're going to give you a chance at another $5,000 on Gold Rush. She's not earning her keep. Okay, you know how it works, Kathy. All you do, I mean, it's not all that easy, but you've done very well. Start at that left side and make a path toward left to right. The moment you connect gold to gold, it's 5,000 big dollars for you. Add it to your 8,400, not bad. If you miss or pass, we put a block up, but you should be able to work your way around that, and you get 60 seconds in all to do it. About ready?
Yep.
Okay, 60 is up there. Now, the clock will not start to go until you tell me where you want to start. I hope you do it.
Okay. SLC.
Largest metropolis in Utah.
Salt Lake City.
Right.
MB.
Nickname of the phone company.
Ma Bell.
Right.
LDJIN.
Eugene O'Neill's play about his family.
Pass. TM.
He played Scarlett's father in Gone with the Wind.
Pass.
Okay.
SS.
Appears on Real People.
Skip Stevenson.
Right.
IIHAH.
Big hit for Trini Lopez.
Pass.
Okay.
BFA.
Halloween game.
Bobbing for Apples.
Right.
DDTW.
A Woody Allen play.
Pass.
Okay, just-
RTM.
RTM. Spanish-American War battle cry. Nothing on that?
Pass.
Okay.
W.
Time ran out. Well, you were going pretty good there, and you ran into that very tough third line as far as you were concerned. Let's stay with RTM. The Spanish-American War battle cry, Remember the Maine. Remember the
almost
Maine,
said
which
that.
was sunk in the harbor at Havana. DDTW, the Woody Allen play. I know you're going to know this. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. LDJIN, Eugene O'Neill's play about his family, Long Day's Journey into Night. TM, he played Scarlett's father in Gone with the Wind. Now, that's a tough one, I think. Thomas Mitchell. Fine actor, but I wouldn't remember that. IIHAH, a big hit for Trini Lopez, If I Had a Hammer. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 at $100 apiece. Your total winnings, you're still in there,
That's okay.
$8,800, and you're still playing the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's stuff now. Nice part. The nice part about that for Kathy and Karen, for that matter, is even though they didn't score big there, they picked up $400, they continue to play, and they can come up to Gold Run for a total of 20 times. That's the limit. We'll be back here in just a moment, pick up our game, but right now, would you watch this, please? Well, Kathy and Karen, another win. And you only had one $5,000 pickup, but you're still in there with $8,800. Now you can go home. Kathy said they were told if they didn't win not to bother coming home. You know, in most parts of the country, we are on tape, and consequently you cannot always be sure everywhere of exactly when we're on. But in most parts of the country, this is Christmas Eve, or the day of Christmas Eve. And we like to do something to commemorate the occasion. Wish you all well, happy holidays. Last year, we had a fantastic, futuristic, imaginative display on our board that Steve Ryan, who is sort of our shape genius out there with the board, devised. And I think we've prevailed upon Steve again this year to do it again. This will be a little bit of a Christmas celebration. Now, when we showed it last year, we got thousands of letters and phone calls from all over the country protesting how dumb it was. But, you know, it's television after all, and we must make our little attempt. So we thank Steve Ryan for this. Steve and fellas, would you light up our special Christmas decoration on... Isn't that without a doubt the dumbest thing you've ever seen? Look at that, it's cute. Got a little red light going, and those letters in there, if you'll all look at them, the FPBR, LHSCND, you folks at home, write those down and figure them out, because there is an anagram in there that if you can figure it out, I guarantee you it's going to change your life. I really do. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, Karen. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Double the action.
Yes, baby! Game's on now.
Double the money.
$100,000 bet.
Double the deception.
Ain't bluffing fun.
It is when you get away with it.
Double the trash talk.
I just can't believe how poorly you guys play.
You people are so sick. I love it.
2 solid hours of the only real cash game on TV. High stakes poker. 2 solid hours starting tomorrow night at 8. Followed by World Series of Blackjack at 10, only on GSN.